Why don't you just already just have it there so you could just, like, I don't know.
So is it good?
No, I can't see your face. It's paused.
Can you see it now?
No, your face.
Can
I
you
can
see it
see.
now? How's
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Just try to remember what you punch. Is so you don't have to do it every time. You should be a
I've
pro,
got
but
like 5 choices.
you should be
Actually, I got 4 choices.
you should
I
be a
think I'm choosing the right one.
you should be a pro by now. You've done this
That's
way
right.
more than 4 times.
Yeah,
That's enough to
I'm on
pass.
it.
You know,
Do you like where I'm at?
yeah, it looks great.
I hit the dispensary. It was a great day.
Spenceria. All right,
The
dude.
dispensaria. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, what do you think about getting this thing to the minis? The Book of Giants. Can you have that in the text like you did for the other deal?
Yeah, I'll do that. 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 Yeah, I'll do that.
All right,
Dad,
all
keep
right,
talking. Keep talking.
all
Like
right, all
anything.
right, all right. Yeah, the Dead Sea Scroll text. They were able to put this Enoch together because of the Dead Sea Scroll.
Okay, keep talking.
And I thought this Book of Giants was a nice little summary, and it's plenty of scripture. And I thought that just reading the Enoch flat out might get a little boring. This gets right after it.
Okay.
And we
All right.
can,
Okay.
because we don't have any red letters in the
Okay.
Old Testament.
Okay.
This is all Old Testament stuff.
Okay.
Talk about Methuselah and Noah and giants and fucking the humans and bad times.
Okay. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay.
The Purge.
I liked how we were just doing that. You knew I was testing everything?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I'm going to take a puff.
All right. Me too. Hey, there's a pool party going on outside. You can't hear it, can you?
No.
So your jizz smells like pineapple. You gotta love that. Dude, it only smells like pineapple to people who can tolerate jizz.
Hey, so what I was thinking we would do, I'm gonna go. Welcome to Bretthalo Sundays. This is where we do Sunday service with my dad, and I sure wish he was here right now. And then I'm gonna snap my finger, and then you're gonna blow up and appear, and then I'm just gonna press it, and we'll just start dancing.
All right. So I don't do anything until you say whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, you're actually not even gonna say anything. You're just gonna start dancing when I play the music.
But I won't dance until after. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Bretthalo Sunday Service our way. And I sure wish my dad was here.
I am ready to just get to heaven.
Hey, you made it.
I made it.
Dude, you can't really see the car, but it looks like we're in the clouds right now.
I did take a hit. I blew a cloud your way. Dude, Enoch. Book of Giants. Were you able to post that for the minis? Where they can get to it?
Well, I'm going to. Yeah, when this is released, I'll put that in the text so they can follow along.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome that you put that text in there.
Yeah.
So did we dance in all right?
Yeah, we danced in all right, and it's a special episode. We're going to be talking about, the Book of Enoch a little bit. The giants. We're really intrigued, and we're also intrigued with it because they took this out of the Bible. Is that right, Dad?
Yeah, Constantine, who won the war, he took out 43 books of the Bible, and that's what we found in those Dead Sea Scrolls. So, whoever wins the war gets to write the history, and it's been like that forever. And maybe we're, dealing with the same thing here, but, we usually come with the red letters here. We really like Jesus and what he's going to do for us. And this is going to the Old Testament. We're kind of, be a little self-serving because it's not red letters, but it's really interesting. And that's kind of where we're at, bro. Don't you think?
Yeah, and I'm very interested. We see a lot of TikToks about these giants and Enoch. That's what kind of intrigued us.
Hey, do you know who Enoch actually was?
No.
He is the great-grandfather of
Noah? Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Great-grandfather of Noah.
And describe everybody what the Dead Sea Scrolls are before we get into it.
Oh, well, they're always doing, digs around the world. Archaeologists are doing their thing. And over there in this, Jesus area, they find the scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls were rich. They were lost forever, ever since Constantine or whatever did away with them. But anyway, those are the Dead Sea Scrolls, and these are the 43 books of the Bible that Constantine took out, and we're trying to, make sure that we're not getting duped.
Yeah, we just want to share it with everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is brand new to us. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
So thanks for being here.
Are we ready to go on this?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, so, you can find this link in the bio or whatever, and you can follow right along. It's the Book of Giants. And we were thinking, man, it'd be just too boring to just flat out read the Book of Enoch. You lose me, lose you, lose everybody. So this is kind of like a synopsis, and it's not like it's red letters anyway. So here we go. It is fair to say that the patriarch Enoch was as well known to the ancients as he is obscure to the modern Bible readers. So basically, Enoch, very obscure, hard to understand kind of what this deal is going to be about. And I think that's probably by design that they try to say that he's hard to understand because they don't want you to understand. Besides giving his age, 365 years, the book of Genesis says of him only that he walked with God. And afterward, he was not because God had taken him. Genesis 5:24. This exalted way of life and mysterious demise made Enoch into a figure of considerable fascination, and a cycle of legends grew up around him. So, here we go. Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. All right. Many of the legends about Enoch were collected already in ancient times in several long anthologies. The most important and the oldest, the Book of Enoch, 100 chapters. Oh, hey, dude, and this is, it gets back to Ethiopia. Obama, Ethiopia, Abraham Lincoln, mother, Ethiopia. Lincoln was actually a black president.
Oh, yeah?
This deal is really,
is
cool.
that
Ethiopia?
Hey, Lincoln, Dad?
Yeah.
What, you said he was black?
His mother was Ethiopian. Yeah. He was half black. They'd never tell you that.
And
but anyway,
you know that for sure?
No, I know nothing for sure. This is just what.
This is what someone else told you. Yeah. Tick.
It's what I'm not even doing research. This is what people send me. Whoa, dude! Wait till Abraham Lincoln's 2 kids are adopted by. Oh God, dude, I got it, and I can share it. You sent it to me this last week, but man, the Lincolns and the Kennedys are so tied together. It's freaking crazy. And then here comes Trump. But anyway, here we are in Ethiopia. So anyway, we really haven't been here all that long. 2,000 years. I mean, that's just, you start thinking about this Enoch, and he's only 5 generations away from Adam. So here we go. Adam, Enoch, Moses, me. It's really not that big a deal. You think, oh man, it's thousands and thousands of years. It's pretty dang close, and we're almost like facing the same problems that they were facing 2,000 years ago. So yeah, here we only got 1/4 of a paragraph here. We're already everywhere into the everywhere. So that's good. We're starting to get smart enough to at least ask questions. All right, so here we are, the Dead Sea Scrolls, Ethiopic anthology. Among the scrolls, intrigued at the fact that additional priests unknown. Okay, so Enoch lived before the flood, during the time of the world, and the ancient measure was very different. Human beings lived much longer. Methuselah, 969 years. Another difference was that angels and humans interacted freely. So freely, in fact, that some of the angels begot children with human females. This fact is neutrally reported in Genesis, in the Bible. When they make references to the Bible about giants, it's books that are actually in the Bible. The King James Version, which Constantine approved and did. So, whenever they can substantiate it with the King James Version, they throw that in there. But, all this other stuff, no, they took it out. They didn't want you to know about the giants. Well, getting ahead of myself, but we're gonna find out that Goliath was a giant. So here we go. So they're doing the daughters of humans, basically doing humans. The offspring of these unnatural unions were giants, 450 feet high. Oh my gosh! The wicked angels and the giants began to oppress the human population and to teach them to do evil. So basically, these giants are just, they call them the Nephilim. They're the fallen angels. They get thrown down here to earth. They were up in heaven, acted bad, threw them down to earth, and all the worldly things that happen here on earth. And so, they're like, really big, giant people, and they're doing the humans. And, the offspring of that, wow.
Hey, I watched, I'll stop you real quick. I watched Gulliver's Travels the other day. Yeah.
I watched it too. Was I with you when we watched it?
No, it was with Jack Black. Did you see that one?
Oh, no, I haven't seen the Black. We did the one that was like a cartoon together, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Paige was there.
I think we started it, but we realized.
Jack Black doing it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of, anyway. Go ahead.
Sorry, dog. Yeah, dude, jump in there and slap me upside the head anytime,
Okay.
Because, if you get the minis that are saying, hey, how about this or whatever, you got something to add, because I'm just reading along here. All right, so where they're 450 feet high. Okay. The wicked angels, giants, began to oppress humans, teach them to do evil. God determined to imprison the angels until the final judgment and to destroy the earth with the flood. Okay, so basically, these bad angels get thrown down to the earth, and God maybe never thought that they'd start doing the humans, but they do. And so all of a sudden, there's just way too much evil, and God says, I got to do the flood.
Do you think a giant was able to do a human?
Yeah, almost definitely. They say right here.
Okay.
In fact, the offspring of the giants.
Do you think a giant would be too big for a human, because they're how tall?
Dude, semen. Semen, you throw it in there however you want to get it in there.
Whoa. Dang.
So anyway, dude, Goliath's mother or father was a Nephilim, was a giant. So, he's not 450 feet tall, but he's probably about 20 feet tall.
Like Andre the Giant times 2.
Yeah, I mean, like, when Goliath was fighting, David was fighting Goliath. I mean, this is like a regular old 5-foot dude fighting a 20-foot dude kind of deal. So anyway,
throw a rock at his head.
And the reason that they have Noah is none of his daughters had ever had sex with the giants. So it was his bloodline that got him on the ark. It wasn't that he was so righteous. Yeah, he was a good and righteous man, I'm sure. But the main thing he had was these daughters that were, you don't want to joke about that, but for some reason the giants didn't want to do them. Were they too ugly? I don't know, but thank God we got Noah. And so anyway, that's why the flood came. That's why they chose Noah. And then, that's coming. You with me on that?
I'm with you.
All right. So, man, 450 foot tall giant dude. And he's at the top of Jack and the Beanstalk with his golden harp and his golden goose laying egg. And, and can you imagine the tree that this 450 foot giant is in his castle? Oh, we're going to see suspended cities in the future So the suspended city that occupies the giant, I mean, dude, it's gonna be so cool. And hopefully we're gonna get a glimpse of all that as early as 2025. They've been holding a lot of shit back. All right, so here we go.
Just to stop you real quick,
Yo.
You know, to make sure you live to 900 years, we got to get you that oxygen tank. Did you get it yet?
I haven't got it, but dude, you are so right.
Yeah.
The reason these guys got so freaking big is because there's 150% more oxygen. I mean, the giants. In fact, you know, when they took everybody out with the flood, they'd already cut down the trees. You know, these avatar trees. There's a tree up in the Antarctic. Was it Antarctica? Yeah.
Yeah.
Using Antarctica petroleum.
There's this tree in Antarctica.
Yeah, there's a tree stump that they use as an airport now that is 2 miles across. So I don't know what the ratio is on trees to stumps, but if you got a 2 mile radius or 2 mile diameter, I don't care which one, trunk, you got to have a tree that's what?
A
200 miles high? It's a beanstalk. It's jacking a beanstalk. Hey, they're having a pool party here, guy. And
sweet.
Happy birthday. Cool. But anyway, are you ready to keep going?
Yes.
All right, I talked so long.
I stop you, and then you kind of forget.
No. Do I? You get me off on a tangent. You know, we may never get back. All right, so I'm thinking the Book of Giants. Okay, so God determined to imprison the angels until the final judgment and to destroy the earth with the flood. Enoch's efforts to intercede with heaven for the fallen angels were unsuccessful. So evidently Enoch said, hey, man, don't do this to the fallen angels. We'll be better. And God said, nah, you screwed up for too long. Here comes the flood. All right, so the Book of Giants retells part of this story and elaborates on the exploits of the giants, especially the two children of, never heard this word before, Shemahizah. That's the mother of these two kids. Oh, yeah. Never heard that one. And Hiya. How about that? Oh, yeah, and Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
There's no complete. Are you reading along with me on this?
No, I'm not. How do you spell them?
It's the Oya is Ohya. Hey, when you go back and watch this, you'll be able to.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, will ya? Yeah, that's awesome. But anyway, when you go back and do it, whatever, I forgot what I was going to say.
Edit?
Since no complete manuscript exists of giants, its exact contents and their order remain a mystery. So anyway, when they find these Dead Sea Scrolls, dude, it's a fragment here, a fragment there. They have to put it all together. So they say it's difficult to like pinpoint it exactly, but this is what we think, kind of as when we put it together. I think that's what. So they're saying most of the content of the present fragments to intercede with God. Enoch's efforts to interpret them and to intercede with God on the giants' behalf. Unfortunately, little remains of the independent adventures of the giants, but it is likely that these tales were at least partially derived from ancient Near Eastern mythology. Dude, I don't know anything about Near Eastern mythology, but I would love to hear about what in the hell Goliath's parents and grandparents were up to. Thus, the name of one of the giants is Gilgamesh. All right, so what do we got up here? Gilgamesh. All right, whatever. All right. Babylonian hero and subject of a great epic written. So anyway, there's a Gilgamesh that's written up in, something other than the Bible in Enoch that they talk about the exploits of this Babylonian hero. So, there's cross cultures, cross religions, cross, religious artifacts that say the same thing. There's giants, there's this, there's that. It's more than one point of view coming at you that's, acknowledging that, yes, there were giants, probably still are. All right, so, dude, that's it. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean,
man.
If you scroll down there farther, they talk about these. Oh, you know what? I do like this, though. We'll keep scrolling down, but we'll only read what's in italics It says a
Well,
summary
should we
statement.
save that for next time? Is it
Well, how many minutes have we got?
Well,
How
so
many minutes
did you
have we used
read?
so far?
Well, we're at 25. It doesn't matter. I don't know when we started exactly, but sorry, is the italics part just a recap summary of it?
Well, what it does is it kind of like tells you what the fragments might be up to, but it might be a recap. Let me just do a few of them, all right?
Okay.
Angels exploit.
Because when do we hear about Goliath's parents and grandparents?
I'm sorry, what?
When do we hear about Goliath's parents and grandparents?
Well, I'm saying we might have to go to these Near Eastern mythology, which we're not even privy to here in the West.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? God bless the internet. You can find it if you dig far enough.
Wow.
You'll be able to find out from somebody in India, somebody in the Near East. I don't even know what the Near East is compared to the Far East. I think the Far East is India. The Near East is whatever. The Far East is China, and Near East is India. I don't know.
Sounds like you got some homework to do, Dad.
Well, yeah.
You got to do some digging.
Doing it right along with you.
Yeah, we do
it right there together. I don't read anything in preparation, obviously.
No, you're doing great. I love how you wing it. But I'm pretty busy. I need you to come up with the content for this. But I'll try to help you. But I'm pretty busy.
No. No, I'm doing. Don't you think we're doing fine the way it is?
Oh, this is great. Yeah. But I want to.
Like to.
How do you spell the nor'eastern? What's the spell? Near East.
It's Near Eastern mythology. Near Eastern, and you'll see it in the text when you pull up the text.
Okay. Near
Eastern.
Yeah.
And I'd never heard that before. But you know that the Oriental Chinese, that neck of the woods, I mean, they've been doing shit a lot longer than the Caucasians, man. And at least in my opinion, they're down the rabbit hole with the natural drugs a lot better than we are. We got interrupted by all that oil freaking
Rockefeller
mandate that we got stuck with oil in the East. So we've had 120 years of bullshit oil here. I don't maybe think they were having to put up with that shit maybe over there in the Far East, and maybe they actually know what's going on. And it's just real disappointing how we've been held back for economic reasons, just because of greed. We've been held back as a society, as a humanity. That sucks.
Yeah.
Because I'm not smart enough to figure anything out on my own, but if you let us all talk together, we can accomplish some amazing things. And the powers that be just didn't want us getting together. They want to divide everything.
Yeah, they messed up on the internet.
Yeah, they did. They were trying to keep track of all of us, and then they didn't realize that we can keep track of you too. And now that we got the gold and the guns, love you.
Dude,
but it's all noise, dog. Just get to heaven.
Just get to heaven. Just get to heaven.
Let's take a quick peek at those italics, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Well, you aren't gonna be able to see it till you pull up your deal, but let me just read it. Like, what do they say? Okay, these are going to be in italics when you look at the text when you go through it. A summary statement of the descent of the wicked angels, bringing both knowledge and havoc. Next deal, the angels exploit the fruitfulness of the earth. That's what they're saying. Hey, they went and did the daughters of humans. Here was a real interesting.
Wait, so that was your interpretation?
No, that's everybody's interpretation. That they're doing the daughters. You'll see that here. I mean, they're saying it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
All right. So here's the real cool, and I hadn't heard this. 200 angels. These are the fallen angels. Choose animals, because here they've been tossed down on the earth. Oh, dude.
Oh, is this where the minotaurs come in?
The tapers. You know how they had sex with the. So anyway, so the 200 angels who were cast down choose animals on which to perform unnatural acts, including presumably humans. So, but they treat the giants. They were treating humans just like a taper a boar. There's some, Cleopatra's grandmother or whatever had sex with a tapir, whatever. It gets pretty crazy back there. But yeah, so basically, these fallen angels are having sex with animals, and humans just happen to be one of the animals. The outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. A brood. Oh my God. The outcome of all this shit was violence, perversion, and a bunch of kids of monstrous beings. Okay, the giants began to be troubled by a series. Oh, dude, this is interesting. There's the giants, these big guys, these guys are like, they're like real kind of, they're angels, fallen angels. These are like real people, in my opinion. So the giants begin to be troubled by a series of dreams and visions. Mawe, that's the name of one of the angels, the Titan son of the angel Bretthalo, reports the first of these dreams to his fellow giants. He sees a tablet being immersed in water. When it emerges, all but 3 names have been washed away. The dream evidently symbolizes the destruction of all but Noah and his sons of the flood. You didn't like that one. So anyway, these dreams that these giants are having, or they're dreaming about, damn, there's a flood coming and somebody's building an ark and they're going to survive. That's awesome.
Interesting.
So he sees a tablet. So the tablet that he sees in his dream is the ark being immersed in water, but it emerges. And when it emerges, there's only Noah. There's only 3 names left, and it's not one of his. All right. So the giant goes to the others, and they discuss the dream. The giants realize the futility of fighting against the forces of heaven. The reason they're down there in the first place, they can't beat God. The first speaker may be Gilgamesh. Okay. Oya's. Here we go with Oya. Oya's dream vision is of a tree that is uprooted except for 3 of its roots. The vision's import is the same as that of the first dream. So, something about 3 names are just left. I'm thinking it's knowing somebody, but, well, okay, so Oya, this is one of the daughters or kids. I don't know if it was a son or a daughter. I kind of thought maybe it was a son or a daughter, but anyway, Oya tries to avoid the implications of the visions. She's trying to stop the flood. Above, he stated that it referred only to the demon Azazel. Here, he suggests that the destruction is for the earthly rulers alone. Okay, so maybe there's some of these people that aren't necessarily on the earth. All right, more dreams afflict the giants. The details of this vision is clear, but it bodes ill for the giants. The dreamers speak first to the monsters, then to the giants. Someone suggests that Enoch be found to interpret the vision. It is just a recap, right, of what we talked about before. But we got a few more things there. Mm-hmm. It's almost over. So, after a cosmic journey, Mawe comes to Enoch and makes his request. They're asking Enoch, hey, can he go to God and spare us this damn flood? Enoch sends back a tablet, grim judgment, but with hope for repentance. A fragment apparently detailing a vision that Enoch saw. That's it. Cool.
So that's it. That's the Book of Enoch.
Well, yes, I think so, but I will, there's books 2 and 3 also.
Like, I want to get into everything else that they just, took out of the Bible.
Oh, we're on it.
Yeah.
I just happen to know that Enoch was one of the books.
Yeah.
They'll tell us exactly what they were. As a matter of fact, the Watchers are in one of these Enoch books, and the Watchers are the giants that were cast down. And I think even on TV, you mentioned that there were the Watchers in that one series, the Ice Wall.
Oh, that's Game of Thrones, the Watchers.
Yeah. So those Watchers are biblical. Those are the giants. Those are the giants that we're talking about right here.
Cool.
They were the angels that they called them the Watchers. I forget what they're watching for.
And then we got that Tartarian Empire. Carcast is almost kind of turning into Bretthalo Sunday. I kind of felt like this was more of a Carcast Bible thing,
But you know what? I think the reason we first went to the Bible is we're wanting to know the truth. And, granted, we like the eternal life right off the bat, but we want the truth along with it. And you're exactly right, Brett. Our getting into our Christianity is sending us across continents, across cultures to substantiate our stuff. We're all this. We're going to find out we're not divided. We're all in this together. And they've just been fucking trying to, divide us for the last 2,000 years, if not 2 million years. Whatever. But anyway, everything got wiped clean on the flood. And now why is because the giants
they had to go
populating humans, and messing with the bloodline, and the corruption, the perversion could not be tolerated anymore. Enoch tried to go in there and say, hey, no, don't do that to these fallen angels. They'll get better, they'll repent. And God said, too late, flood.
Do you know how long it took Noah to build his ark?
No, but dude, had to take, which brings us back to the freaking technology bullshit. Who knows?
Because
I think it took a long time, but that's a pretty hefty undertaking for a family.
Well, I was thinking if I was a giant and I'd heard about this and some dude's building this big boat, I'd just go smash it, probably.
True.
Or borrow it.
That if you thought, but they were saying no one believed what Noah was saying. His own people didn't believe what he was saying. So for the giants just to have dreams about it, maybe they didn't know when it was coming. For them to go, yeah, but you're right, Brett. But they didn't put the significance of the tablet, the piece of wood being Noah's Ark. They didn't put that together. But if you really believe that there's a flood, you're exactly right. If you thought there's a flood and some dude's building a big boat, you might kind of scratch your head.
Yeah.
Good observation, dude.
All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, I agree with you that I love the Bretthalo Sunday Service, but as we search for the truth, I can see it becoming kind of Carcastish.
Yeah, I'm almost like kind of thinking about what to name this episode, but we'll think about it. Yeah, it's coming out. This episode's coming out this Sunday, so that'd be 25th. Any special days? We forgot Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there last weekend. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep doing this every Sunday. So I'll release it on Sunday. Probably just call it a Bretthalo Carcast. Anyway.
Bretthalo Sunday Service, I like. Bretthalo Carcast. Bretthalo Carcast, and both people, because I think we had a certain audience on Carcast that like that, and you got to get money talking, and I think it's really healthy for us to, combine things.
Oh, before we go, I wanted to do another thing. Where I snap my finger.
Yeah.
And I want to do a blower call. Okay. And then you'll do it too, the blower. And then I'll have you.
Then we'll go poof.
And then you'll poof. And then I'll, like when you, after you blow, like take a second and then act real surprised or like you just arrived, And then I'll press the play button and then we'll dance out.
Okay.
Got it?
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta adjust my mic to call you. Here we go.
So just 1 second after I blow, I'm gonna go surprise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll play the music. I might have to just go like this. Dude, you're supposed to dance when the music starts. Were you dancing or were you frozen?
I was frozen.
Were you acting froze?
Yes. That would be my dance move. That's
nice.
my first dance move.
Your blower sucked though, dude.
I'm not that good at it. I don't practice it every day like you.
I can cut that up to where it'll look good. We got some good stuff.
You want to hear my best blower here?
Yeah, one more blow.
All right, gotta go.
Okay. That was good. That was good. Okay,
You
perfect.
use that, cut that up.
Yep, awesome. Good job.
Okay.
Love you, Dad. I think let's just
done for today then.
Yeah, let's just do one because it's pretty hot here today. We got to start doing this. We got to start doing this earlier with this weather. So
I agree.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm at your disposal. And yeah, love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.